In this section of the lab, the amount of water and normal consistency of the mortar cement will be determined using a 10mm needle and Vicat apparatus. First, prepare the hydraulic cement paste by combining the specified amount of water with 650 grams of cement in the mixing bowl, and allow for 30 seconds of water absorption. Mix at a slow speed for 30 seconds, then take a 15-second rest to scrape down the mix that is collected on the sides of the bowl. Then, mix at medium speed for 1 minute. Next, disassemble the apparatus. Quickly form a ball shape of the specimen, tossing the ball back and forth 6 times between your hands that are spread 15 centimeters apart. Completely fill the ring with the hydraulic paste. Use a trowel to remove the excess paste in one motion. Place the glass plate on the larger end of the ring and use the trowel to remove any extra paste with one oblique stroke. Place the ring with the paste under the 10mm needle of the Vicat apparatus, centering the specimen with the needle. Zero the indicator once the needle has been lowered to the surface of the paste. Turn the knob to release the needle for 30 seconds and record a penetration reading. Raise the movable rod of the Vicat apparatus and clean the 10mm needle.
For this section of the lab, the setting time of cement will be determined using the same specimen prepared in part 1 of this experiment, but with the 1mm needle of the Vicat apparatus. After letting the specimen used in part 1 of the experiment rest for 30 minutes in a moist closet, use the 1mm end of the Vicat apparatus to perform a 30-second penetration reading. Make sure to clean the needle before each new penetration reading. Place the specimen back in the moist closet for 15 minutes between penetration readings. Each reading should not be closer than 5mm to any other reading, or closer than 1 centimeter to the sides of the mold. Take readings at 15-minute intervals until the needle does not sink visibly into the specimen. After your last reading, clean and disassemble the apparatus. This section of the lab deals with testing the compressive strength of mortar cement cubes. Add 500 grams of cement to 243 milliliters of water to the mixing bowl, starting the mixer at a slow speed for 30 seconds. Slowly add sand over the next 30 seconds while mixing at a low speed. Stop the mixer. Change to medium speed, and then mix at medium speed for 30 seconds. Stop the mixer, and for 15 seconds, scrape down the sides of the bowl. For the next 1 minute and 15 seconds, cover the specimen with a lid and let it sit. Then mix for one final minute at medium speed. Quickly mold the specimens within 2.5 minutes after mixing. Fill each compartment of the mold halfway with cement. Tamp the cement 32 times in 4 rounds, all within 10 seconds as outlined in the lab manual. Fill the remainder of the compartments to the top and repeat the tamping process as previously done for the first layer. After tamping, each compartment should be filled slightly past the height of the mold. Make sure any excess cement is removed from the mold.
Store the specimens in a moist room for 24 hours to cure. After 24 hours, remove the specimens from the mold. Surface dry the specimen and remove any loose debris. Label the faces of each cube as outlined in the lab manual and place the 3 cement cubes back in the moist room for 7 days. Clean the mold and the base plates. Test the specimens at 7, 14, and 28 days respectively for compressive strength. Record the dimensions of the cement cube and record the mass. Select the smoothest opposing sides for loading and mark them. Place the specimen in the testing machine and apply the loading until the specimen fails. Make observations of how the specimen failed and record the maximum load as shown on the testing machine.